You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
The invasive blue catfish is a big problem in our waterways.
And one of the ways that you can help eliminate this eating machine with a face only a mother could love is by participating in the Sharptown Catfish Tournament.
This is our 10th one that we've had. At the time, I was sitting on the Parks and Rec through the fire department. They would take members from different organizations in town and put on it, and I was liaison person for the fire department. They were sitting around talking about how to raise money, and I spoke up and said, we got a beautiful river, why don't we do a catfish tournament? So 10 years later, here I am standing here. Chose catfish because they're pretty simple to catch. You don't have to have a whole lot of expensive gear, and most anybody can catch them. And it's worked out to be a good event. We're paying $600 for the largest catfish, second largest $400, and the third place is $200. We do the stringer of 4, and this time it's paying out $460. It may go up because we had a couple other boats register, and I don't know if they got into the 4 largest or not. It's going to separate the good from the bad fishermen.
Today we are doing some research on blue catfish, invasive species in the Chesapeake Bay, particularly in the Nanticoke River here. And we're doing a few different projects to figure out more about them. One project is we are looking at their reproduction. So we're looking at, to see first we need to cut them open and see if they have any ovaries filled with developed eggs, and if they got developed eggs, we're going to take those ovaries home and count those eggs one by one to see how many eggs they're producing per body size to help us figure out the reproduction rate, because we don't know how quickly they're reproducing them. We know it's a lot based on how many catfish are here, but how much we don't quite know yet. Last year we did a comprehensive diet study, so we got over 1,000 catfish, looked at their stomachs to figure out what they're eating, and we were able to figured out what they're eating over different times of the year and over different sizes ranges. And mostly we found out that their favorite things are white perch, river herring, gizzard shad, and crabs. As well as they're eating some things like striped bass and everything like wood ducks and muskrats to a lower number. And something they're really keeping an eye on is baby sturgeon. Sturgeon are an endangered species, and this is one of their only spawning grounds, is the Nanticoke and specifically the Marshy Hope. And in there, I think only in the last several years there's only been one juvenile sturgeon being caught. And first, if we were to find a little baby sturgeon in one of these stomachs, that gives us more evidence that's reproducing, which is a good thing for the sturgeon. But it also gives us concrete evidence that the catfish are eating the sturgeon. If they are being eaten, we want to conclusively capture they're being eaten, so then we can take steps to help better protect the endangered species.
I've always said, if you have time to take a kid fishing or somebody new, take them, because once they have that experience, they never forget it. Some of them may continue and some may not. So I was very fortunate to have people show me the fish, and I try to push it, take it to everybody else as well.
The 2024 Sharptown Catfish Tournament is coming up on April 13th. For registration and for official rules, check out the Sharptown Catfish Tournament group on Facebook. What are you staring at?
Well, you were talking about faces that only a mother could love, and well, now I see what you mean.
Will you please just send us to break?
Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. We'll be right back.